is for the ones who care.
What's going on, people? Welcome back to another video. My name is hughwizzy and you're watching 90 more. Back again after a crazy 0-0 draw with Liverpool at the Emirates. And wow, where do I even start with this one? I saw the lineup and I literally just spat my coffee out like, what the actual? Koscielny and Mertesacker both out. And after today, I think we can all say in fairness that Gabriel has been quality, not only in La Liga, but obviously a solid centre-back. And given time, I think a perfect Koscielny replacement. On the other hand, Callum Chambers, young, still only 20 and thrown in the deep end again, simply looks well out of his depth. And I don't know whether it's confidence or he's just not good enough, but this game will pretty much stand out in the memory alongside with his nightmare performance against Swansea's Moreno. So we go with no pace out wide again. 140 odd grand a week Walcott on the bench again, and the in-form Oxlade-Chamberlain being punished for that mistake against West Ham, getting 10 to 12 minutes to do his thing against the right-footed left-back who's brand new to the league. I mean, anyway, biggest moment of the game from an Arsenal point of view came in the 8th minute. You've got Santi Cazorla playing a superb through ball to Ramsey, weighted to absolute perfection. Aaron is in, he takes it first time with his right, side foots it home, slots it in, and the lino flags. It's quite simple, the goal should have stood. When you see the replay, it's clearly onside, and Wenger has every right to feel hard done by there. It's about time we had some kind of system put in place to sort this out. It's now twice Liverpool have unfairly benefited from simply incorrect calls in the opening 3 games of the Premier League, and there's just too much at stake for this to keep happening. Anyway, what can you do? You have to get up and carry on, and it wasn't given, so that's what that is. And from that moment on in the first half, it's pretty much all down to Monreal, Coquelin and Cech that Arsenal is still in the game. First, a world-class stretching save to deny Benteke from about 2 yards out. And then, after Coutinho had literally spun Bellerin like a forkful of pasta and sent him into the crowd looking for his mum, he did it again, flying to his left to get his fingertips to a Brazilian cracker of an effort, forcing it onto the post. And Coutinho was dangerous. Make no mistake about it. He completely outshone Ozil in the first half. Yes, I said it. He's light years ahead of the other Liverpool players in my eyes, and probably underrated by a lot of people simply because of fan rivalry and whatnot. But he was absolutely superb at times today. Comfortable on the ball, quick feet, happy to lash out a shot from any distance, and was very unlucky not to come away with a goal for his efforts. Giroud created a great chance for Alexis, though, who doesn't look fit to me, I've got to say, not 100% yet, and he could only hit the post from close range with his left foot, when surely on another day you'd think he'd do better. And it was actually the Frenchman up top who had Arsenal's next best effort, slipping and not connecting properly when put through in the second half. And it was inevitable we'd end up talking about him. 5 shots he had on the day, 2 on target, some good passing at times, and definitely started to come into the game later on, but with limited opportunities against the Liverpool side, who were happy to sit 5 at the back in the second half, and obviously happy with a draw. When the big chances did come, he simply didn't have it in his locker to finish from close range. Yes, he forced a good save from Mignolet, who was very good on the night. Yes, there are other problems. Yes, the centre-back pairing was a new one, but lads, I'm really starting to sound like a broken record here. Arsenal need a new striker badly. If you can't see it, then you're letting faith in the side blind you. I'm sorry, we're the only Premier League club that will be taking off our top striker when we need a goal. I mean, who else does that? No goals in 5 of our last 6 home games should be evidence enough. 2 Premier League goals from 61 shots so far this season. 61! And one of them was an own goal. I mean, he's a player who 9 times out of 10 is looking to actually set up a teammate. He's not selfish enough. He's not an animal. He's not a lethal killer. He's not clinical. And we're doing the club a disservice by not having this sorted out yet. And for all you staunch Giroud lovers, one, if you're so naive that you can't understand where I'm coming from, I don't even want you watching the channel. And 2, I'm not actually even blaming Giroud anymore, because he's fine off the bench. He's fine as an impact player. He's great when he's utilised as a defensive lump for corners and whatnot late on. And I'm not blaming him at all, even for a different style of football. Fantastic. But I'm looking at you, Arsene. Why has this guy been our starting striker for 4 years straight? Why do we not have other sufficient options? I'm done with hearing about there's no one available. I'm done with hearing the market is tough, difficult and slow. I don't want you asking me who either. I'm not the football scout, and I'm not getting paid real money by the club to find talent or get deals over the line. Dick, mate, do your job, negotiate, and realise that to sign a player of quality, you will have to pay. And to sign a player of top quality in today's market, especially with the new TV money and the competition it's brought, especially when those top players are usually at clubs with absolutely no need to sell, that you will more than likely have to pay over the odds. So you can laugh at Man City all you like and the Chelseas of this world, all these clubs spending all this money, but only maybe one day we won't have to go into pretty much deadline day, weeks into the season, worrying about which Poundland bargain bucket scraps people are trying to flog. Now, to touch on Liverpool, I was actually laughable. I mean, mate, do you actually even want to play for this club? Milner's work rate was undeniable. I think he'll be a quality signing. Firmino showed signs of quality, but will probably take quite a lot of time to adjust to the league from the looks of things. Lucas was dirty, but very effective. If only a little bit lucky, actually, to get away with a late challenge on Giroud. And I'm standing by Benteke being a good signing. Looked dangerous at times, and I think 9 times out of 10 those close ranges will go in. All in all, though, an absolutely piss-poor first half. Better in the second, but still not a good enough showing to get a win. And another 2 points dropped already at home. Liverpool deserved at least a point from this, and I'm thinking at this rate, if we don't either improve drastically or just go into the market and strengthen the squad, then we're more than likely to be going back in the race for the top 4, lads. You can have all the belief in the side you want, but if you year upon year upon year don't fix the glaringly obvious issues and don't even play to your strengths, then the only thing you're leaving Arsenal fans to talk about is net spend. That's all from me for this time. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below and follow me on all the social media links in the description box below. For now, though, I've been hughwizzy, and this has been a lot of fun. Peace.